My name is Ana Nedeljkovic, and behind me is Nikola Majdak. We direct and co-animate our films. Title of our film is Money and Happiness. Hamsters live in Hamsterland, perfect state with a perfect economy. There is no unemployment, GDP grows constantly, and 100% of hamsters declares themselves to be happy.
We are Hamsterland, a perfect corporate state. Our economy is unbelievably progressive, and we can feel the money flowing faster, and we can feel our GDP growing.
Well, it was quite an experience to make this film. Especially it is based on a personal traumatic experience. Nikola and I, we wanted for a long time to make a film about money, about economy, about the world we live in, which is completely money oriented. Of course, it's not a film only about big words like economy, but about our feeling that we are trapped in that constant circle of earning and spending money. So to be super honest, at the same time, Nikola and I were making a film about or against contemporary economy, and at the same time we were taking a loan from a bank. So money and happiness, it's actually a film about us who participate in the system. Technically, we did it in stop motion, and it took us a year, a little bit more than a year to animate our film. The story how I am in animation is the interesting story. I graduated from a very traditional faculty of fine arts in Belgrade, so I'm a painter. But to be honest, I never liked that classical painting, so I always was interested in character design and creation of different weird worlds. And a long time ago, it was more than 10 years ago, I went to some party, and it was around 2 or 3 in the morning when I met Nikola. Yeah, and he asked me some question like, what's your job and so on. And I don't know why I told him, oh, I'm interested to make animated films. And he replied something like, animation is my middle name or something like this. And yeah, later on we started to make our first animated film, Rabbitland. For a few years, I lived when I was a kid, I lived in Brussels, and Smurfs were everywhere, and I really liked them and their blue color. And I remember that my parents had at that time black and white TV. So I watched Smurfs on a black and white TV as a kid, wishing all day that Smurfs will get their bright colors on a screen. So probably it influenced later on my interest in creating dystopian worlds populated with numerous weird creatures. Do I consider myself a feminist? Nikola, it's a question for you. Do you consider yourself a feminist?
Behind every woman, successful woman, there is a man in the kitchen.
Positive thinking expression from our film, of course, we will say it in ironic way. Think positive. Follow your dreams. It's not a problem, it's a challenge.
It's not a problem, it's a challenge.
It's not a problem, it's a challenge.